I pray for all these riches and God answered me by waking me up every day to go get it. I gotta get it. I have to get it. Motivate these streets before you win. You have to learn to fit. All my life was told I wasn't shit. That motivated me to get up on my ass and grit. Jump off the porch hustling. Graveyard shit. You know they only fuck with you with foreigns on the whip. Change triplets, water on the wrist. Yeah. Them bitches on me now, back then they wouldn't fuck with this. Houses on the hill, looking immaculate. Money talks, talking brokes a foreign acts. Everything in life never happens on accident. Pushing albums, merch package, really trap. My baby a Louis bag, just a letter. No, I got it. Now she down for anything, just for the satisfaction.
All my niggas held it down, now we winning now. We was dreaming about this life, now we get it now. She know she doubted me, I bet she get it now. The love is fake, when I was broke, wouldn't even get a smile. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now.
Yeah,
I bet they get it now.
Potted meat and piss stains, we just flip the mattress, slip. They hit you talking shit, me above, Ain't no rappers ahead of me, these niggas all behind. Faking like they with the beef, but they also salami. These niggas lit it die, that's why that five beside me. I'm walking liquor, please try me, Chuck on where it's side. Ain't really with it, I can tell just how he moving, sloppy. Watching all that paid in full, never real, just copy. Man, I was told, you hang around 9 broke niggas, man, you gonna be the 10th. You hang around 9 millionaires, nigga, and you gonna be the 10th.
All my niggas held it down, now we winning now. We was dreaming about this life, now we get it now. She know she doubted me, I bet she get it now. The love is fake, when I was broke, wouldn't even get a smile. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now.
Nigga came from potted meat and hoe cakes, nigga, to shrimp and bone-in fillets, nigga. Y'all niggas know about that. Eating escargot and caviar, my nigga. Step y'all game up.
All my niggas held it down, now we winning now. We was dreaming about this life, now we get it now. She know she doubted me, I bet she get it now. The love is fake, when I was broke, wouldn't even get a smile. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now. I bet they get it now.
They open up outside. Ayy. They open up outside. We don't wanna miss. Ayy. We don't wanna miss. Oh, yeah. We up on a mission. Ayy. We up on a mission. Oh, yeah. Tonight we on a mission. We on a mission. Oh, baby girl, we finna get naughty. They open up outside. They open up outside. Out my body. We just wanna party. We smoking it. We just wanna party. Your body on me so expensive. Just told a broke bitch, mind your business. Riding city to city, boy, I be wiggling. In NKC, nigga, I be digging. Please approach cautiously, I got the stick on me. Call of Duty on your head, I don't miss, homie. You know I'm about that bread like cannolis. A fool with a shot like Ginobili. My bitch like Elsa, way her wrist frozen. Ollie Jackson, free on niggas, I'm in the open. Want me dead, keep wishing and hoping. ViciousSV from the rich, not Oakland. We on a mission. Oh, baby girl, we finna get naughty. They open up outside. Out my body. We gon' party. Smoking it. We gon' party.
They open up outside. Yeah, they open up outside. Oh, they open up outside. Said they open up outside. Daddy, we like to party. They opened up outside and I really love my body. Hold up feeling naughty, said we on a mission. Got blunts with the gas keys and ignition. Catch me outside, nigga, how about that? Ain't going home cause we tired of all that. Bad bitches link up, OGs can slide too. I just wanna party, be naughty all night long.
We on a mission. Ooh, baby girl, we finna get naughty. Stay open up outside. Out my body. Good in that YSL. Wanna take you to the crib, little show and tell. We can keep it our secret, no kiss and tell. In the club, don't make it rain, I'ma make it hell. Yeah, we outside, slide to the function. A sip of that Tron, we have it ready to move something. Big dripper on the rocks, how I'm coming. Got you linen on, here's to show the pool something. With that make model foreign hoes, not ignoring. Got that big body, and you love to hear roaring. The drama turn around, she don't do boring. Ain't about it bad, then I'm ignoring this. We on a mission. Ooh, baby girl, we finna get naughty. Stay open up outside. Out my body. We just wanna party. We smoking it in the air. We just wanna party. Girl, like you don't care. Tonight we on a mission. We on a mission. Ooh, baby girl, we finna get naughty. Stay open up outside. ViciousV. Yeah. KT37 was good, my nigga. Yeah. Doodle was happening. Yeah.
You taking over.
Yeah. I look fantastic. My wrist fantastic. My whip fantastic. My bitch fantastic. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at this young nigga getting this money. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at the young nigga getting this money. I look fantastic. My wrist fantastic. My whip fantastic. My bitch fantastic. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at this young nigga getting this money. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at this young nigga getting this money.
Only smoke gas with a match at. You ain't smoking my weed, nigga, match that. You don't fuck with my team, nigga, back. Put holes in your head like a snapback, yeah. Ain't it fantastic how I grind hard like a nigga never had shit. And when it come in, make the money do a backflip. I'm the shit, you just piss on the kid mattress, yeah. Do the day, give a fuck what you say. Getting head by a bad bitch on a Tuesday, cream brulee. You a fruitcake, you gon' spit dope like a dope fiend with a toothache. In the hood where it's good at, never getting cheese with a hood rat. She better be a bad bitch, come with cash and plastic. Do the day, so fantastic.
I look fantastic. My wrist fantastic. My whip fantastic. My bitch fantastic. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at this young nigga getting this money. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at the young nigga getting this money. I look fantastic. My wrist fantastic. My whip fantastic. My bitch fantastic. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at this young nigga getting this money. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at this young nigga getting this money.
She super flexy, like the way she move her body. She get to the paper, keep a nigga all off and proddy, like too much sauce. But these hoes still wanna holler. I get to the bread, baby. All you hoes can keep them problems. Look at the wrist, look at the wrist, look at the way that it drips. Look at my whip, look at my bitch. Come and just take me a flick. The way I'm sliding, all you niggas still fucking mad. Look at the money like fuck the bitch. Nigga, just get to the bag. That go to task, ooh, yeah, I'm doing the dash so fast, gotta have cash, oh no, where do I go? Straight to the money and back out of space, spitting the game and keeping them laced. Baby, just come here, I'll give you a taste. Baby, just come here, I'll give you a taste.
I look fantastic. My wrist fantastic. My whip fantastic. My bitch fantastic. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at this young nigga getting this money. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at the young nigga getting this money. I look fantastic. My wrist fantastic. My whip fantastic. My bitch fantastic. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at this young nigga getting this money. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at this young nigga getting this money. Step out the shower looking real lavish. Yo bitch laying on my mattress. She told me my dick ain't fantastic. Back to the grind. I sent the whole pack in. Blow a whole stack. My wrist game vicious. Just might pull a few bitches. Only know one thing, and that is go get it. I'm talking that traction, I'm talking that grit, back-to-back transactions. Pull up in the whip with a bitch named Jessica, like Mr. Fantastic, all in designer. Make a few comments just for I walk through. Ain't cop on no plea if it's funk. I let that chopper talk to you. I look fantastic. My wrist fantastic. My whip fantastic. My bitch fantastic. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at this young nigga getting this money. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at the young nigga getting this money. I look fantastic. My wrist fantastic. My whip fantastic. My bitch fantastic. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at this young nigga getting this money. Look at the young nigga getting this money. Look at this young nigga getting this money. Getting this money.
These are the tales, the freaky tales. These are the tales that tell so well.
Some hood tales, nigga. Some real motherfucking hood tales. Yeah. ViciousV.
So well.
I woke up about a quarter to 8. Just knew I had to be in the rich today. Shit, showered and shaved, then I hit the front gate. Didn't hesitate to leave out the driveway. Smash West 80, hit the parkway. At the light, seen a bad bitch look my way. Rolled down the window, said, girl, what's up with you? Her name was Crystal and said I could slide through. I could meet her at the Barrens around 10 to 2. Then she made a right at the light and I went through. Checked my phone, was due to hitting me. He said slide through, he on B Street. I said for sure, I'm on my way. I left Hilltop, made a left on the Parkway, and I'm dipping about 80 on the way. Nowhere spotted the damn police. I pulled up, hopped out, my nigga was good. Seen Swaggy in the back, rolling up backwood. My auntie buzzing off the drink, talking hella shit. And my uncle yapping too, can't tell him to quit. Dude pulled me to the side, had to tell me some news. He said some niggas hating on us cause we got the juice. They heard about them 500,000 views on YouTube. And they heard about the deals that's coming through. I said, wow, these days niggas mad on some bullshit. He said he knew one of their cousins was a setup bitch. And then he said her name, that was real suspicious. Damn, I had to step back real quick. I said I just saw her ass told me to come that way. Talking about that ass is mine today. And she was bad as fuck and I was gon' swing through. But now I know she was plotting, trying to give me the blues. He said, nigga, thank God you came. Them niggas probably waiting on you so they can spill your brains. I got the Mac in the ooh, what you trying to do? Swagger got the 9, he can roll with us too. I'm just sitting hella mad, can't get off that shit. Just because we on the road, niggas getting jealous. All these cops killing us, we supposed to band together. But it won't be today, my nigga, it's whatever. Hopped in the stolo, never took my whip. Picked up the phone, start to call this bitch. I ran my game so smooth, she said I'm waiting on you. You can park on 7 and the gate just walk through. I said okay, then I hung up the phone. Thank God I left my whip at my auntie's home. We got the element, a surprise nigga, let's get it. Ski mask on the lap, gloves on fit. We drove past a block just to scope out the scene. Bit another corner, came up on the back streets. Sitting back low, who can spot them niggas? Swagger jumped up and he pointed his finger. He said, there them niggas. We only need 2 things that clip in that trigger. We rolled up on they ass, got to blapping and busting. Laid they ass down, window seen their cousin. I seen 2 shells in the window and the bitch ducked. Hop back in the glow, yelling, bitch, now what? Thought that you had a nigga set up. Now the tables have turned, dish to whip in the cuts. Then we hit the stove, just to cop us a brew. Then we heard the sirens pass us, the boys blue. Walked back to my auntie's house and turned on the news. Now to be continued. Yeah, nigga. Hood tales, nigga. Some real motherfucking hood tales, nigga. Real rich.
These are the tales. These are the tales. These are the tales. These are the tales. The freaky tales.
What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody, man? Appreciate y'all, man, tuning in. This is your boy, ViciousV. We're back in with another one. We got, you know what I'm saying? Boy, it's been some wild shit going on. Man, it's been hella topics I just been forgetting to touch on. So I'm definitely touching on a lot of topics today. But as y'all see the title, man, we got to set the record straight. We got to set the record straight on something, especially with, you know, we all know the topic is coming back up about America being a racist country, yada, yada, things like that, right? So we got to set the record straight on something, because I'm hearing just all kind of misinformation, or I said more so disinformation on both sides, both the liberal and conservative side. Especially from black people, both on the liberal, man, I can't talk today, and the conservative side. So we got to set the record straight. We got to. Yeah, so first and foremost, before we get into it, let's do some quick housekeeping. You know, first and foremost, I thank y'all for tuning in. And just, you know, that's especially y'all that's been subscribing. I really appreciate that. I don't know why my subscribers hasn't been updating on this thing. I gotta figure it out. Like I said, I'm trying to try stuff new and trying to work stuff new, but I've definitely been having a lot of subscribers. So I wonder if this is like subscribers that's on Twitch, or does it touch all of them? Because I've been getting a lot of YouTube subscribers more so than on Twitch. But, you know, it's all good. But thank y'all that's been subscribing, that's been supporting. So yeah, please, you know, like, subscribe, support, and yeah, make sure y'all follow me if y'all feeling the music. After every, you know, on every intro, I always showcase my music. You know, I am an artist, so if y'all feeling the music, y'all loving the music, you know, it's out now, all digital outlets. Just look up ViciousV. That's it. You know, that's all you got to do. Make sure y'all stream my latest project with me and Chuck T out of Rich City Studios called Focus. Make sure y'all check that out, man. That's a dope project. And then, man, we dropping more. Shout out my boy Go Get It, because we did a project called Repercussions. So make sure y'all go check that out as well. And then, you know, y'all already know what it is. If y'all feeling it, Real Richmond, you know what I'm saying? Y'all feeling the merch, man, head to realrichmondllc.com. See the Niners won yesterday, so I know all of my Niner fans is going crazy. So, you know, make sure y'all cop that Real Bay merch that's on the website as well. I got the Niner colors, I got the hats, I got the beanies, the hoodies, the whole nine. So make sure y'all check that out as well. And yeah, so without further ado, let's go on and get into the show. Y'all know what we do. We're going to get into X Trends. So if y'all don't know what X Trends is, that's pretty much a segment of the show where we go ahead and take a look at what's trending on X, formerly known as Twitter. And then I'm going to do some Instagram stuff as well. So for the past couple streams, I just been doing strictly on X. So I'm going to try to get some Instagram stuff in for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to the screen. So let's get y'all right. Boom. We already on the IG thing. So let's look at, so first and foremost, you know, IG don't too much have like some type of trending thing. So I'll look at things that I'm like, ooh, you know, whatever's kind of buzzing that I see a lot of people talking about, then I'll just save it. So let me go to my bookmarks real quick. So yeah, this is my, you know, this is my IG, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, follow me on Instagram, ViciousV510, y'all see it right here. So, you know, just follow me on Instagram. And yeah, so let's go, saved. Boom. So we finna go to save real quick. Boom. We gonna go down. Oh, hold up. Whoa, wait a minute. Where's all the recent shit that I just been saving? Oh, you know what? Hold up. I think I know what just happened. Am I on? Yes, I am. Okay. I'm on the wrong one. So let me get back right. Hold on, y'all. We finna get back right. Oh, babe. I was wondering. See, I'll be forgetting to switch back and forth between my
my ViciousV one, and then, you know, I got like other ones. I got my Real Richmond Instagram. So I'll be forgetting to switch back and forth between them. But it's cool. Like I said, I got the two right here, thank God. So let's see, we finna update it, and it's gonna be right here in my thingalises. There we go. Boom. Alright, so look, we finna get on to this one. So rapper Richie Rich. Y'all don't know who Richie Rich is. You know what I'm saying? He sing that it's something about the West Coast. It makes me wanna ride. You know what I'm saying? So you know, Richie Rich, he's an artist from Oakland. Well-known cat, you know, pretty much a Bay Area legend. You know what I'm saying? Been putting on for the West and the Bay for a minute. So, as y'all see right here, if y'all can see, let me see if I can fix my display real quick for y'all, you know, so y'all can kind of get a little more understanding, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can get a little bit more understanding. So, Oakland rap star Richie Rich lets people know it's time to leave Cali. It's time. So let's chime in a little bit to what he has to say. Is it gonna do the? Oh, here it go.
I tell you, around here, the cost of living. Yeah, I don't even need you to see me with this shit I'm finna be talking, but I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, people hitting my man, where you going? Where you going? Out of California? The fuck out of California? Yeah, California is on its way down the drain. You hear me? Yeah, your local legislators, your motherfucking state legislation, they selling this motherfucker dirt cheap. You understand me? Yeah, they giving immigrants benefits. You hear me? They giving checks to homeless people, bro. I'm not against immigrants. I'm not against homeless people. But they not giving me no motherfucking checks. The schools is fucked up. They not teaching the kids nothing. They not paying the teachers to teach. Basketball team, Warriors, out of here. Favorite baseball team, A's, out of here. Yeah, man, everybody is getting the fuck out of California, me included. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, around here, the cost of living is going up and the chances of living are going down. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, how about that? Yeah, California, the people who legislate for us don't live here. They selling this motherfucker out. All the homeless people you see in these Scooby and the Ghost Chaser motorhomes parked everywhere, they not even from here. But it's so much free money going on. Yeah, free money, food stamps, all the shit. Yeah, California is over with, baby. You understand me? Yeah, you heard it from me. Fuck California. Hug the loved ones, kiss the babies, and fuck. This one right here.
Man, y'all seen it, man. Y'all heard it from the horse's mouth, man. So what y'all think, man? Y'all think Richie Rich got a point? And, you know, I do want to point out, because like I did do some comments and stuff. So see, this is the kind of people that we got out here that live in California that's just so clueless and so stupid to the BS. So you got homeboy right here run from it and run into the same problem somewhere else, right? And see, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people don't understand, you know, when it comes to running to the same problem somewhere else, it all depends where you go, right? Because I keep hearing people talk about, oh, well, the whole country is fucked up, right? Or messed up. See, I'm trying to work on not cussing. You know, I want to make sure I keep this PG friendly for the kids and stuff. But, you know, it's not. It all depends on where you go. And that's what I tell people. I say, okay, yeah, if you go to places that's like Atlanta or Houston or Baltimore or New York, Chicago, Seattle, Portland, of course those are going to be areas that's messed up, because look at, it's the same people that run and control out here in California that control those cities. See, people don't understand the levels of government, and that's the problem. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, see, these politicians love people like y'all who don't understand government. Y'all just go off of like thinking like just, oh, well, just because, oh, red states, right? Everybody keep, well, red states have higher murder rates and higher crimes and all this and all that that's going on. Okay, but if you look more in depth, and stop following MSNBC and CNN news talking points. You actually do the research for yourself, which I know none of y'all don't do. Y'all just formulate your opinion off of misinformation. You know what I'm saying? You will see that in those red states, the cities that are Democrat ran in control, the city council are Democrats, the mayor are Democrats. That is who is messing up that city, and that is the reason why crime is running out of control. The DA, as well as for that city or that municipality, that county, is also Democrat, right? So they're following the same agenda. Some of them is probably some George Soros backed DAs. Why do you think billionaires like George Soros is focusing more so on city and local governments than the country, the federal government? Why do you think he's more so backing them than the federal? Because first off, when it comes to the district attorneys and stuff for the federal side, that's somebody who's appointed by the president, right? Like that's somebody who's part of the president's cabinet that the president picked, right? So when it comes to state and local DAs and stuff like that, those are the people that are elected, right? So that's not somebody that the governor picks or whatever, right? No, that's somebody that is going to be elected. So the focus, that's when it comes to state and local city governments, those are the governments that affect you the most when it comes to your daily life and what you see and stuff like that, you know, on a daily basis. State and local governments. So when you go, and everybody keeps saying, well, the state can, in those red states, they can override what the city is doing, yada, yada, yada. Once again, y'all don't know how this works. Y'all just don't know. No, it's not that easy. The state just can't come in. Now, what the state can do is the state can like defund those cities, whatever projects that they want to do or stuff like that. They can pull money from the city, but they can't just come in and say, hey, y'all crime is out of control. We stepping in and doing something about it. No, it's not that easy. It's not. So when y'all keep saying that, oh, well, when you go to red states, this is what's going on. Okay, look at who's controlling those areas that is going on. Because if you go to more so the suburb areas or rural areas of those red states, hardly any of this stuff goes on. Out here in California, it's like it's statewide. All this BS is going on. No matter where you go, all this BS is going on. It's like you're not safe nowhere from this BS. You know what I'm saying? Because they are allowing it statewide. They're passing legislation that is statewide. They're sitting here saying, no, you can steal up to $950 worth of stuff and not get worried about getting caught and charged and stuff. That's statewide. The state is saying this stuff. Versus those red states, it ain't the whole state that's trying to say, you know, all this stuff. It's the local municipalities that are doing that. You feel me? It's Atlanta that's doing that, not the state of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? It's Baltimore that's doing that, not the whole state of Maryland. Right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all got to understand how this whole thing works. This is statewide. This is a statewide agenda that's doing this. Why you think the Oakland and San Francisco mayors, they over here just with the BS? They hands is tied. It's the state that's cracking down on them. The state is allowing this stuff to happen. The state is passing legislation. I did a stream, my last stream, where I showed y'all how these laws are being pushed through the state of California without the voters' consent. It's crazy. It's crazy how this happens. So that's what I'm saying. Like, man, just read some of these comments. And then, like, this person, I went back and forth with her a little bit because it's like this right here. I'm very well versed in the Bay Area culture. I'm simply asking, is this N-word gonna vote in rent control before he leaves? Who would do it? Look, and I commented on. I said, who would do some stupid stuff like that, like vote in rent control? Let me see if I can find my comment. Yeah, why would he do some stupid like that to vote in rent control? That's what I said. You feel me? Like, this is the kind of people that we got in this state that's just, once again, looking for handouts. You got to be stupid and out your mind to want rent control. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just got people that just think they clueless. But these is people back in, like I said, this is what we got left in California that's just on that stupid stuff. Want handouts, want to be bums. You shouldn't be sitting here trying to rent. Yes, is rent out of control? Yes. Home prices out of control too. Everything is out of control right now. You know, look, I agree, but I'm staying till the ship sinks. Right? You got all these cats that's over here that's just lost in the sauce. They just lost. So, but I'm going to move on from that, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all think it's time to leave California? Y'all think it's a wrap for Cali altogether? Or do y'all think California could bounce back? Let me know. Next one I'm going to go to, we had, I wanted to touch on this a minute ago, but I kept forgetting. So we got Keith Lee, I guess, that came out here to the Bay. And unfortunately, his trip was cut short. And this is pretty much what he has to say.
Fortunately, the Bay Area stop on the Keith Lee and family food tour is officially over prematurely, and we're gonna get straight into it. Let's talk about it. There are a few reasons why, as a family, we decided to end the food tour short. But before I get to that, I truly want to say, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every single bit of love. The people of the Bay were absolutely amazing, and I'll never forget the hospitality and the love that y'all showed me. Reason number one, I truly don't believe the Bay is a place for tourists right now, and that's what I was, a tourist. The people in the Bay are just focused on surviving. That's the business owners, the locals, the amount of tents and living structures and burnt up cars that we saw. I can't harp on it enough that the people are amazing. It's just an environment. And as an outsider, I wish the city would step in. I don't know if they have. I don't know if they've been trying. But just from outside looking in, it don't seem like it was much city interference. Reason number two, and this is in no particular order, we went to a lot of restaurants. Popular restaurants, not popular restaurants, mom and pop shops. And this is the first city where I have over 6 videos that I don't feel comfortable with posting, because nothing about my experience was constructive, and nothing that I said was constructive. I've always been big on honesty. I've always been big on transparency. But I've never been big on completely tearing down anybody. And I feel like those 6 videos only doing that. And I've always said, I'm absolutely blessed to do this, but it does take a lot of money. It does take a lot of resources to do. At the moment, everything comes out of pocket. So when we had that many restaurants that we couldn't do anything with, that was just another deciding factor. Number 3, and probably the most important, I had to go to the hospital because I had an allergic reaction to one of the meals I had. This restaurant in particular cooked a plethora of meats, including shellfish. My family specifically asked if they cooked it on the same grill. They said yes, but they would clean it. The second I ate it, I blew up like a balloon. I had to get some steroids and some allergy medicine, and it cleared right up. But it was a health concern nonetheless, and that was another reason why we decided to go home. I also think.
So, y'all heard it. So this is somebody, once again, that's from the outside looking in, right? And he's speaking facts. The Bay Area is not a place for, it's not a place for tourists. It's facts. Everybody's out here literally in survival mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's speaking facts. And this is what I'm saying when, like, I keep saying this, you get a lot of people out here that's just living life on autopilot. They see everything that's going on around them, and they just think that, oh, I could just tune it out, right? If I just tune it out, you know, I see all what's going on to my right, but I'm gonna go ahead and just look left, and it's just out of sight, out of mind, right? Long as I keep looking to the left, I'm cool. But it's facts. He's right. There is no city interference. There is no state interference. And it has to be by design. Like, you know what I'm saying? What the hell do they think is going to happen? Like, how for some odd reason this is sustainable? What's really going on? You got these nonprofits, these special interest groups who sit here, the governor will give billions of dollars to help fight homelessness, but yet the homelessness has gotten worse. And like Richie Rich said, they see that it's money. Okay, they actually giving money to the homeless people. They actually doing this, doing that. Hell, we get a lot of people that's moving from areas where they ain't doing nothing for the homeless people like that, and moving out here and just chilling in their RVs. I see that all the time when I'm in San Jose, when I'm in Oakland. I'm like, bro, where all these RVs come from? How the hell is people getting RVs? What's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, something ain't adding up. But that's what I'm saying. It's just crazy. People sleeping in their cars. Everybody's in survival mode right now. This is what I'm saying. But then we got our idiot governor who's over here parading around like, oh my God, we got record job growth out here in the state of California. More people are being employed. Where? They have, this is why I'm shocked, because I'm like, we had a whole recall and he survived the recall. People didn't show up to vote him out. But then you're the same people that's complaining about the conditions of the Bay Area. You're complaining about the conditions of the whole state. Everybody out here is living miserable, and it's miserable. Don't nobody know how to talk to nobody anymore, because everybody's just miserable. Everybody's just one situation short from just losing it. And you gotta wonder why. It's because of who you voted for. Y'all keep on falling for the okie doke and allowing these people to game y'all up to get you to vote, right? In cold part, they do exactly what they say they gonna do, but see, they know y'all not putting two and two together. They don't know when they keep saying how, yeah, vote for me and we gonna go ahead and do some type of prison reform or criminal reform, justice reform. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like, hell yeah. Then when they come in, they sit there and do stuff like, yeah, we're going to pass a law where if you still only up to, it has to be more than $951 worth of stuff, then, you know, that's when you're going to get caught and charged and stuff. They say, oh, cool. I just won't steal up to $950 worth of stuff then. I'm gonna still go like for something. Like I said, whatever that they pass, in theory it sounds good, but the reality of these laws is point blank right here in the face. So we gonna vote. Oh yeah, that do sound like that's a good thing. Hell yeah, I'll vote for him. Prison reform, justice reform. Hell yeah, we want that. But look at what they're passing to go about it, because it's justice reform. But look at the results. You got stores shutting down. Then y'all act like want to claim racism when stores are shutting down, especially in black areas out here. Now y'all want to cry racism. What I'm going to do, what I'm supposed to do. What the hell is the store supposed to do? Like I said, some of y'all don't understand how businesses run. Y'all act like that. What? A business is supposed to keep a store that's not making them money open because, oh, well, you know, what about the people in this area? Y'all the same ones that's over here wanting to defund the police and all this stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, Nova Young. They keep voting in these goofies. That's exactly what they're doing. They just keep voting in these goofies, thinking that for some odd reason it's going to make their lives better. And it's not. It's not. Like I said, man, people got to wake up to this BS. But let them try to say, I mean, look, we all know the other side ain't no better either. But for right now, we got to look at, okay, what's going to be greater? I'd rather have these goofies off the streets, get these goofies out of office, every last one of them, and let's bring somebody in. Let's bring somebody else in who's going to crack down on this crime, who's going to let it be known. If you out here because y'all think that y'all tough because y'all robbing old people, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think that is cool, so guess what? Bring somebody in here who's gonna crack down and make an example out of these cats. Because that's how it was when Trump was in office back then. Yeah, wasn't still stuff going on? Hell yeah, but it was way reduced. It wasn't as crazy as it is right now. You got cats doing sideshows, they burning up cars just for the F of it. Like, come on now. Like, this, it's just not sustainable at all. It's not. You feel me? So, California, man, we need some, man, y'all gotta start waking up. We gotta stop tuning this out. You know what I'm saying? You know, because it's just crazy. Like I said, somebody who's not from here is from the outside looking in and saying, damn, what is the city doing about it? But yeah, we keep hearing from our governor, oh yeah, no, they just throwing money. But they giving money to these nonprofits and these special interest groups. And that's what I'm saying. We could look up some of these special interest groups and let's look at how much money the person who runs this, the CEO, let's look at how much money that they making. Because that's where it's going. It's going into their pocket. Let's pay for some lobbyists, or they're going to pay for somebody to go to the legislators to keep lobbying for more money for the homeless. It's for the homeless. This is $1 billion industry out here in California. Why you think nothing is getting done? But people just ain't woke up to it yet. The information is out there about how these special interest groups do and how they lobby and all this stuff to pretty much not solve the situation. They're not solving the situation. It's just to get your tax dollars, our tax dollars, to go straight to their pockets. Because all we know is, oh, it's for a good cause. Yes, we support it. Oh, it's for fighting homeless people? Yeah, we support that. Go ahead. Allocate those billions. Come on now. Y'all let me know what y'all think. So, let me try to do one quick one, because I know I went hella over on these X trends. But let's try to do one quick one on X. Let's just see what's trending on X that I can give a quick reaction to before we move on. There we go. Trending. What is trending? I don't know what the hell. Oh man, the Bills. Okay, they got the Bills. Is the Bills game going on right now? Hold up. Did it start? Bro, I'm making look. I got some predictions. Look, it's gonna be Detroit and Ravens Super Bowl. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a Detroit and Ravens Super Bowl. I knew the Niners was gonna win against the Packers, so I was like, I'm not even tripping on the Niners. You know, I already knew that was gonna win because everybody was, you know, like I said, I'm from the Bay, so you already know everybody going crazy for the Niners. But I'm like, okay, yeah, the Niners is gonna beat the Packers, but they gonna choke on Detroit. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Okay, the game ain't started yet. But yeah, Bills, yeah, Buffalo and Chiefs. Yeah, I think it's a wrap for the Chiefs. It's a wrap, you know what I'm saying? Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? He on his diva status right now. I don't think Mahomes really got it in him. You know what I'm saying? You know, once you get that money, man, once that money start coming in, man, you know what I'm saying? You chilling. You feel me? And I knew that from the start. I was like, man, once they gave him that $500 million contract, I was like, he ain't gonna really try to put in that work like that no more. You know what I'm saying? He got endorsements on top of that coming in left and right. I'm like, man, he ain't tripping off putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? You know, no more. I mean, he did put in work. I'm not gonna, you know, try to discredit Mahomes, but you know, I'm like, hey, he got the money. He chilling. He chilling. But I think the Bills is gonna beat Kansas City. That's my prediction on that. Lions, of course, is gonna beat the Buccaneers. Like, I think that's an easy one. You feel me? And yeah, it's just gonna be a Detroit. So let's see. Since Niners, Niners ain't gonna beat Detroit for sure. Bills. Now, when it comes to the Bills and the Ravens, that's gonna be a good ass game. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I watched the Texans and Ravens a little bit, the first half of the Texans and Ravens game, And man, Lamar Jackson, he need to get his shit. Dang, I keep cussing. He need to get his stuff together. He needs to get it together. And I mean, I understand this. You know, you in the playoffs. This your first time in the playoffs, so I know that pressure is on there. But boy, you got to get it together. I mean, I'm glad the second half they came back and destroyed Texans. But man, that first half, boy, I was mad. I'm like, man, y'all don't tell me that y'all over here losing to the Texans like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be a Detroit Ravens Super Bowl if Lamar stop playing. But even if not, it's gonna be Detroit and Bills. I wouldn't be mad at that too, because the Bills, they have been doing their thing too for the past few seasons. So, you know, I wouldn't be mad if the Bills go to the Super Bowl as well. I'm just mad at how much some of these tickets prices is costing out there for the Super Bowl. Man, I was looking this up. So look, let me look this up. Man, let's look up, man, how much these tickets was costing for Vegas for the Super Bowl. These hotels, bro. Look, I'm gonna look up Caesar's Palace. Let's look. Let's see. Super Bowl weekend, man. Super Bowl weekend. We looking up Super Bowl weekend. Bro, look at this. This is Super Bowl weekend. Let's say I want to come in on Friday and I'm trying to leave out on the 12th, on Monday. Look at this. Look at this. Lowest rates available. Come on, what we got? What's going on? Oh, they changed it up. See? I told y'all. They changed it up. I told y'all. Look. This is how much these rooms is going to cost us. Let's look this up. Look. $2,400 a night. $2,600 a night. This is how much these rooms is costing a night out there. For Super Bowl weekend. You know what I'm saying? Strip view. $3,100. King size. You feel me? Look, man, look. What's up with studios? Studio 2 queens, 53. You know what I'm saying? Premium studio, 53. Y'all see this? Look, you feel me? Look. 53 standard rate. Look, they not even doing no members rate. Nope, you gonna pay this whole 53. Non-refundable balance. Look at that. 18. Do y'all see that? Whole Super Bowl weekend, you paying $18,520.45 right now. If y'all trying to go and kick it out there in Vegas for Super Bowl weekend. 18,000. Wow. Come on. Boy. In Cole Park, motherfuckers is paid. Damn, I keep cussing. Dang. Cats is paying this. Cats is paying this. And this is what, a studio? So this is one king. Man, they probably got 5 or 6 people, probably 10 people all pitching in. You know what I'm saying? Just to crash up in one room. Bet that. I bet. This is crazy right here. 18,000. Man, would y'all pay that? Be real. Would y'all pay this? If y'all was getting y'all studio, I mean, we can go to the low end. We can go to, you know what I'm saying? We can go to the low end. 24, 25, I mean. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my Explore the Empire. Hell yeah, I'm going to do a little deal. I'm going to join the club. You know what I'm saying? What's this extra? What's all this? Okay, that's if you want to upgrade. No, I don't want to upgrade. I just want to continue to the regular thing. Okay, it went down by 10,000. I'm at 86. Y'all still paying that? Y'all gonna pay that? You know what I'm saying? Just for the room, though. That's not even how much, man, you know, them tickets them ticket prices, the plane tickets. Oh man, I think we looked this up. The plane tickets to go to Vegas, cheap as hell. Flying back, flying back. You can get to Vegas right now for like $100. Flying back, just to get back, you paying at least $600-700. You feel me? It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling y'all, Vegas is making a killing right now. I'm pretty sure look, I'm looking up Motel 6. Hold up. Motel 6. I'm looking up Motel 6 in Vegas. Let's go. Let's go. On the strip. I want to be on the strip. We looking up Motel 6 in Vegas on the strip. Boy, for these prices, man, when the roaches come across the room, they better be at least tuxedoed up. You feel me? Let's see. What we doing? What we got? What we got? Even Motel 6 is charging $479 a night. This is about a stadium, about a I-15 state. Come on, man. Hold up, man. I want my king bed. Hold up. What we $1,500. $1,500 for Motel 6, man. What y'all got? Y'all doing it? Y'all doing it? We at Motel 6. We at Motel 6. What we doing? You feel me? Get a little discount. You feel me? Get a little discount. You know what I'm saying? I get a little $86 off the room. You feel me? We doing that? We doing Motel 6? They want 15. Come on. Boy, even Motel 6 is getting a issue. Motel 6. I'm surprised with that because I think I was saying Motel 6 probably gonna be charging $800 a night, but okay, they got $479. You feel me? They got, you know what I'm saying, they gonna be flexible. Oh, hold up, they got 5 though. You want 2 full beds. 2 full beds, not 2 king size, not 2 queen size. You want 2 full beds, you paying $494. Only 4 rooms left. Only 2 rooms left for the 1 queen. Come on, boy. What y'all doing? What we doing? We going to, come on, man. Look, man, who trying to put you in on a Motel 6 room? Let's go. You feel me? Let's go. But, all right, man, let's move on. I ain't trying to hold y'all. All right, so, man, let's get into the next topic, man. So, look, is America a racist country? Right? We know this keep popping up. It was the topic of discussion when Trump and Biden was going, all this stuff, right? And when Tim Scott was, putting his bid in, Tim Scott, pretty much started that amongst the black community where he said, look, America's not a racist country, right? And yeah, everybody blew up, especially the black community blew up saying, oh, look, man, you see how this coon ain't, he coon this, coon that, yada, yada, right? Then, all of a sudden, miraculously, Auntie Cam, you know what I'm saying, reiterated the same thing, right? Now, this was a woman who, when she was running against Joe Biden, called Joe Biden a racist, a segregationist, this and that, you know what I'm saying? I was that little black girl who was facing racism, had to get bussed in to do whoop whoop, all that stuff, right? She was talking the whole nine, the whole good game, because she was trying to appeal to black people, you know what I'm saying? And then, all of a sudden, oh, well, no, this ain't a racist country. Everybody was quiet. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? God damn, who that? Who that? Hell, yeah, I might have to get into this. What's she doing, skiing or something? I had to get into that skiing. But, it was like crickets, right? So, we all know Nikki Haley, this is pretty much the issue, is Nikki Haley on America not being racist. So if y'all haven't seen, Nikki Haley got on and pretty much, right, was asked the same question, right? She was asked, was this a racist country? And
90% of individuals that come to our advanced master classes.
Hold up. Let's skip these little bootsy ads real quick. All right, so let's tune in what she has to say.
New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu, one of Nikki Haley's biggest supporters, tried to downplay Trump's big win in Iowa last night.
He's effectively the incumbent, if you think of it that way. So the incumbent president barely could get 50% of his own base voters. I don't know. I think that's a huge opportunity for America saying, let's move forward with something new.
CNN's Kristen Holmes is in Atkinson, New Hampshire. And Kristen, we're waiting on Donald Trump to speak there. What do we expect to hear following his big victory in Iowa?
Well, you're likely to hear him attacking Nikki Haley. You know, we've talked a lot about the fact that Nikki Haley keeps saying that this is a two-person race, despite, to be clear, that is not the entire primary, but this state in particular. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis does not have a ground game here, but Trump's advisors have been watching.
It's never been a racist country. Take a listen.
Yeah. Are you a racist party? Are you involved in a racist?
We're not a racist country, Brian. We've never been a racist country. Our goal is to make sure that today is better than yesterday. Are we perfect? No. I know I faced racism when I was growing up, but I can tell you today is a lot better than it was then.
Haley's campaign followed this up with a statement later on saying, quote, America has always had racism, but America has never been a racist country. The liberal media always fails to get that distinction. What do you make of this?
Racism is alive and well and thriving in the United States of America. I actually have a piece that'll be going on CNN.com.
But is the U.S. a racist country is the issue?
No, but I think I believe that systemic racism, which is an outgrowth of...
She said no. You see how Jake Tapper kind of backed up a little bit?
White supremacy, which came out of...
She said that no real fast, too.
Reconstruction and the Civil War, and became the lost cause mythology, which justified white supremacy, which created racist systems. So absolutely, just like there's still sexist systems. It does still exist. That doesn't mean that and I know this in my own life as a person who is biracial, right? That does not mean that what is in people's hearts is always that they are racist or that they have hate. For some it is, but for others it means maybe they just don't have a way to see the other side or understand how we all live differently and experience this world differently.
I mean, the country was founded on the premise that all men are created equal as long as they were white and men.
And landowners.
And landowners. So, I mean, you can...
And Christian.
You can be honest about history and still...
See how Jake Tapper tried to throw that up in there?
Have a positive outlook on how far the country has come, but you can't change history.
And that's where if Nikki Haley wants to continue to make a general election argument, the courage that she showed...
So... That's Nikki Haley's take, right? You heard some of the reactions from CNN, right? So we can go to Barbara Lee. So if y'all don't know who Barbara Lee is, she is a congresswoman who represents California. And she's a black woman at that. So she had remarks as well. Barbara Lee on Nikki Haley. Let's see, where was... Oh, you know what? It was on X. Let me go on X. Because I kind of said something about this too already on my X trends, but I'm gonna go ahead and touch on it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, Barbara Lee. All right, Barbara Lee. Where was the video on CNN where it showed Barbara Lee? Let me see if I could find it. What's this? No, here we go. There we go. So look, check out this video from Barbara Lee.
Racism, institutional racism, is in the DNA of this country. When you look at what has taken place, look at our Native Americans, the genocide of Native Americans. When you look at what has taken place as it relates to African Americans, the 250 years plus of enslaving African Americans, and then you look at the disparities now in our community in terms of health care, unemployment, the wealth gap, housing. You can't tell me that systemic racism does not exist. It's not just a little kink. Secondly, you have personal racism, which is hard to address, but I'll give you one little story that shows you why we need to understand that I don't think she really understands racism. I was walking from the House building on Capitol Hill to the Capitol, and a man, a white guy, stopped me and told me I could not get into the members' elevator. And, you know, we have pens, and I was going to vote. And he blocked me from getting into the elevator and told me I was not a member of Congress and it was for members only. I said, sir, I'm a member of Congress. And I showed him my pen, and he said, whose pen did you steal? Now, this is an example of what personal racism is and how people of color constantly have to deal with this each and every day. But systemic racism is in the policies of this country, and just look at what they're trying to do in terms of eliminating diversity, equity, and inclusion. They're trying to not allow for an equal and level playing field, and so it's a very dangerous position that she has. She's clueless.
All right, so if y'all haven't noticed, do y'all kind of see, because this is what a lot of like liberals do, they mix up a lot of stuff, right? They are, once again, she's talking about systemic racism, right? She's talking about personal racism, which, you know, when it comes to like that story, see, that's all based on, I guess, more of individual and personal belief. She believed that interaction that she had, it was racism because she, and that's what I'm saying, you just never know. We're not mind readers, right? So my thing is, I'm looking at it like, okay, if that was to happen to me, I'm not going to automatically think it was racism. I'm going to be thinking like, man, what the heck is this dude's problem? Do he not know who I am? Maybe he's somebody, it's a lot of members in Congress. Maybe he's somebody who don't know me, you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, because a lot of them people, I guess, that are like security, I don't know what it was, where, you know, it's like, man, they should know who all the Congress people are, especially if they're, you know, security or somebody who, you know, manages the elevators or whatever. You should know who the Congress people are. So maybe it was somebody's new or not, you know, but it's like, somebody gonna know who you are. Do you know what I'm saying? They gonna know who you are. So for you to sit there and, you know, her personally, she may took it as racism, but that's your own personal take. You know, you was triggered by that and you felt that it was racist, but it's like in reality, maybe, you know, it wasn't. You know, you don't know. We don't know, right? But when it comes to systemic racism, right, even when it comes to, right, when it comes to how America was originally founded, and when it comes to the Bill of Rights and the Declaration of Independence and things like that, everybody keeps confusing, well, even when all this stuff was written, slavery was still in play. So they didn't intend for us black people to be included when it comes to them writing the Declaration of Independence and things like that, with the whole all men are created equal, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to interpret and break down, and this is where I'm saying where it's a lot of misinformation going on, because people are breaking down certain things to only fit their narrative. That's it. Are you saying hate speech isn't inherently hateful? I'm saying it just all depends on what it is. When it comes to hate speech, it all depends on what it is. Now, if I say I hate all white people and I'm over here detailing the reasons why, then I'm expressing that I hate white people, and I'm, okay. That's me pretty much on some type of hate speech type of things. But if I'm sitting here saying, man, out here in San Jose in the Bay, man, these agents, man, they just drive stupid. Man, I can't stand how these agents be driving. It's not too much hate speech. That's probably me being prejudiced. Like I said, you got to understand the difference, and that's what a lot of these liberals do. They bundle everything up as in a one thing. It's not. You know what I'm saying? I may be prejudiced, you feel me, and just throwing out my prejudice, but I'm not saying, man, I hate these Asians because of this, that, third, whatever, woo, woo, woo. I'm just saying, damn, I'm just pointing out, yeah, this is what I can't stand when I'm out here in a certain area and I see people driving stupid and I look to see who it is and I'm like, wow, seems like it's always, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a big difference. And this is what I'm saying when it comes to America being like a racist country. Everybody keeps saying this stuff. Okay, this country wasn't founded and created on the basis of being racist. They didn't sit there and say, well, we only want this country to be where white people come and succeed. No. Mind you, Joe Biden's mentor was one of them. Joe Biden's mentor, Robert Byrd, was one of them racist Congress people who was a Democrat. Mind you, who was a Democrat, was one of them ones who literally was a segregationist who passed policies upon helping one group and putting down another. That's our current president's mentor. So, like, yes, was stuff like that created and drawn up to create that disparity? Yes. And this goes on to my next thing, because once again, I'm trying to show you guys where both sides are missing the big picture when it comes to this whole debate on America being a racist country. You know what I'm saying? So let's look. I'm going to go back to YouTube. I'm going to go on to Officer Tatum. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all, if y'all don't know who Officer Tatum is, he's a black man. He's on the conservative side, and he preaches a whole lot about, America not being racist and stuff like that. And some of his stuff I agree with, but then it's some stuff I'm like, man, you kind of, you know what I'm saying, tripping a little bit, Let's see, it reminded me of what that kind of thing was like what, 100 years ago. If you're saying that something insensitive or factually wrong about a people without saying you hate them isn't racist, then wouldn't saying the N-word not be racist? It all depends on the context. I mean, me personally, I kind of like that you brought that up, because the whole thing with the N-word, it really gets me. So let me tell you something that's, I expose a lot of other groups who call themselves for black people, right? Like there's this whole so-called black and brown coalition, right? Right? Everybody want to say, oh, us blacks and Mexicans, we're uniting and all this stuff, right? So let me tell you how I bust a lot of these Mexicans out when it comes to exposing how some of them maybe aren't racist, but prejudiced, right? Because we're talking about the difference. So I will sit there and say, okay, a lot of Mexicans are comfortable with saying the N-word, right? They think, oh, well, right, it means this whole, everybody wants to try to change the definition of N-word so that way it justifies them saying it. I don't know why, for some odd reason, but I guess they just want to say the N-word so bad, right? So they try to justify. So I say, okay, so if it's cool and y'all think it's cool for y'all to say the N-word, well, what if I say, or what if we black people start putting in our music words, the same words that is equivalent to the N-word to y'all, right? Like wetback. What if I start saying wetback and I'm putting it all in my songs? How, yeah, you know, me and my wetbacks riding, woo, woo, woo. I'm over here sliding on these wetbacks. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we start replacing the N-word with wetback? How would y'all feel? Right? And, you know, I bust them out, then they be, come on, man, it's 2023, 2024, man, you know, we can't be sensitive to these words. I say, you're exactly right. So what if we start saying wetback? What if we start saying this? Y'all gonna feel some kind of way. And y'all know y'all is. I say, be real. Would you feel some kind of way? I mean, but wetback, man, that's kind of like, you know, that's really like racist. I said, so is the N-word. I said, just because we say it, okay, and we got it in our music, okay, that's us. But for some reason, y'all want to try to justify and be okay with saying it because y'all are consumers of our music and stuff like that and hip hop and stuff. So y'all want to be cool with saying it. And then, you know, you got some of these black people that's over here with it because they just clueless idiots. But knowing if we start saying words that is equivalent to the N-word in y'all culture, y'all will not like that. It may be some that would be cool with it, but more so overall, the entire Latino race or Mexican race would not be with that shit. But for some reason, y'all want us to be cool with saying with y'all saying the N-word. And then when some of us push back at it, it's, oh man, y'all trick, come on, man, it's 2024, it's da-da-da. Okay, well, that means that whatever, even in the Asian culture, whatever word that is equivalent to the N-words, to Vietnamese or to Chinese people and stuff, we should all just be saying it. But they know that they wouldn't go for it. But you're saying what that specific woman experienced wasn't racist, correct? What exactly did someone say to her? So basically, pretty much, she was saying that she went into the elevator, right? Because she was a member of Congress, and she said this white guy stopped her, right? Was saying that, oh, this elevator is for members of Congress only. And she said, sir, I am a member of Congress. We got little pins, I guess, that, you know, shows that we're members of Congress. And he said, she said that he said, whose pen did you steal? So she felt like that was racist of this guy to stop her and then, I guess, accuse her of, you know, oh, maybe she stole a pen because she's not a member of Congress. And a lot of people call BS on that because if it's some type of security guard or whatever, and this is something, say, okay, so you said that's racist. But see, like I said, how do you know? Because like I said, we call BS on it because it's like, well, if it's some type of security guard and you work in the Congress building, you're going to know who members of Congress is. You're going to know who they are. So is it somebody that's maybe new? And that's the thing that she didn't distinct. Well, okay, he was probably somebody new. Maybe he didn't know who every member of Congress was, right? So that's the thing. But as a security guard, that's your job to know what every member of Congress is, especially if it's an elevator that they take. If it's a Congress only, members only elevator, you know that this is the elevator that they take. You should know who it is. So this is why a lot of people are calling BS on her story because it's like, that don't add up. And everybody's trying to do their research on it to say, okay, well, who was the guy that said that? Let's hear his side of the guy that said it. Nobody knows. Nobody wants to back that up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. Why does I don't mind ban that blank, huh? Can you let that message through? Yeah, I don't know. What are... Yeah, I don't know. I gotta see. But let's move on to Officer Tatum. Let me show y'all real quick just what Officer Tatum had to say about that. I think it was this one. No, it wasn't this one. Where's that Officer Tatum video? I watched it last night. Okay, let me. Officer Tatum. So let me look up Officer Tatum. So this is what Officer Tatum has to say when it comes to this. Black people had enough. Charlamagne wasn't ready. Beating the Butcher. Candace Owens. No, what was the one? I just watched it. I don't understand. I just watched it. It should have been in my history. Oh, in my damn face. My bad, y'all. Man.
Are you interested in starting your own faceless YouTube automation channel? What we'll do is tell.
Let's see. Did you mute yourself? Nah, I didn't mute myself. Yeah, I don't know what auto mod ban. I don't know what's going on with the messages, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff with my messages I gotta fix. So y'all just gotta bear with me. But all right, let's
You don't want spray paint and graffiti and stuff. You don't want gangbanging on your street, shooting your brother and sister. You doing list, but Donald Trump has done a lot of incredible things. Why don't people get it? See, when Louis Farrakhan said what he said, they were hooping and cheering him on. If I said the same thing that Louis Farrakhan said, they'd be talking crazy about me, talking about I'm trying to make excuses for why I'm right. And I just like when I hear people who are in the community actually get up and tell the truth. But I have to say this again. I don't really like Louis Farrakhan. I think he's a race baiter. I think he's a racist. And it's sad that these people spend their whole life career making the world out to be an anti-black scenario. I just want to say this for the record. White folks ain't worried about you no more. Maybe 100 years ago, white people were worried about black people. White people ain't worried about black people. The system ain't just concocted just to hurt black people. Because, see, when it was only white people and black people that were the biggest majority, then, yeah, you could say maybe the Congress was set up for this and set up for that. Now we got other minority examples of them doing well in America. Asians doing well. Africans doing well. Not African Americans. There's African Americans that do well, Americans. We got Mexicans come over here doing better than y'all. So when you look at the spectrum of what's going on, the country isn't against you. You're against you. You the ones got dirt all over, you got trash all over your community. You the one spray paint and graffiti and stuff. You the one gangbanging on your street, shooting your brother and sister. You doing that. Little Johnny down the street selling y'all drugs, not the white man. Look, little Tyrone in there pumping and sweating and not taking care of his responsibilities. What do they have to do with the white man? Y'all the one worried about black men marrying white women. White people ain't.
So this is what I'm saying. Like when it comes to the other side, the conservative side, when he starts saying how other people are coming to this country and they're doing just fine, right? Oh, Asians come to this country and they do good, right? White people ain't worried about y'all black people no more, right? Asians coming out here, they doing good. Mexicans coming out here, they doing good. They doing great. Africans come out here, they doing phenomenal, right? So the issue that I be having when it comes to people like him, like I said, some of the things I agree with Officer Tatum, a lot of his stuff, I'm like, yeah, man, you spot on. I'm with you on that, right? Just like how he said, hey, I don't like Louis Farrakhan, but some of the stuff that he, what he said right here, he was spot on, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know why you can't hear. I mean, everybody else, if y'all can hear me, let me know. Because, I mean, I'm on. I know my stream was tripping a minute ago, but we should be back on. But, yeah. So, one thing that he said was, okay, he was sitting here. What he's missing out, sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. What he's missing out is, when it comes to these other groups that is coming out here that are so-called doing better than us black people, he's missing out the fact that no other group has had to endure Jim Crow segregation. He's missing that part out. Nobody had to endure Jim Crow segregation. It wasn't Congress in here. When it comes to redlining wasn't out here just bad redlining everyone. It was more so us. They didn't want us black people to get into certain neighborhoods and things like that. Right? When other people was immigrating out here back in the day during Jim Crow segregation, we can pull up countless of interviews where it was all kind of Hispanic people coming out here. They didn't want to have nothing to do with black people. They didn't want to be included in with black people. They wanted to be included in with white people. Why you think on job applications there's a disparity with, Hispanic not of black origin or something like that, or black not Hispanic, or black Hispanic, right? Why do you think there's a distinction now? Because when Hispanic people was coming out here, they didn't want to be lumped up and included in with black people. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to be included with black people. So let me check. Hold up real quick, y'all. Let me make sure everybody can hear me pretty cool on this thing. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, it shows I'm good. Okay, there you go. So that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people, Asians was coming out here back in the day during Jim Crow segregation. They was over here going to Congress making speeches with not trying to be lumped up and included with black people. They was out here going crazy, talking about we don't want to be a person of color. We're not out here trying to be a person of color. We want to be treated. Even certain Africans, Egyptians, and Arabs and stuff like that was coming out here, was not trying to be lumped in with black people or trying to be classified as a person of color. They was trying to be classified as somebody that's white. It's all in the history. And this is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people don't understand that. But like I said, none of those people that came out here never had to endure. They wasn't getting their towns burnt down. They wasn't getting their land stripped and stolen. Because if you do the math, after slavery, who y'all think was really out here had the labor skills to still build stuff and still do, farms and crops and stuff? Mostly us. We was out here still able to work the land and know the land, and was able to, whatever land that we acquired, we was able to do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Who got their land stripped and stolen? Us. I mean, it was literally black people being freaking hanged. Literally being hanged. While white people was having picnics and stuff, watching the black person be hanged. It was literally that going on. And for some reason, when you hear people like Officer Tatum speak about that, all that stuff is mixed. All that stuff is missed. I mean, it's missed. You don't want to say that part. You just, man, ain't nobody tripping about black people no more. Man, this ain't no racist country. This ain't this ain't that. Man, y'all just being lazy. But y'all are forgetting that was the big thing. Wasn't no other country, race of people came to this country and was facing what we faced. Matter of fact, they came here, knew what the hell we was facing. They said, hold up, man, we ain't trying to be lumped in with them. We ain't trying to be lumped in with black people. We're not a person of color. Now all of a sudden, everybody want to be a person of color. Because America pretty much is the only country today that are taking proactive steps to become less racist. So they're saying, hey, we're going to start allocating more resources to people of color and all that stuff. Mostly us black people, primarily us black people. And everybody saw that and said, well, hold up, man, I'm a person of color now. We want to be a person of color. I'm brown. I'm yellow. Everybody want to start throwing their colors out there. If you were a German during World War II and for some reason had a circumcision, for example, would you try not to be considered a Jew? I mean, when it comes to, I mean, we could talk about that. Like, I mean, when it comes to like the Jewish people and what they faced, I mean, why you think they came out here to America? They came out here to America. Look, y'all gotta watch that, How the Jews Build Hollywood. If y'all watch How the Jews Build Hollywood, man, they was phenomenal for doing what they was doing and bouncing back. But they pretty much bent the knee and kissed the ring to a lot of people to be able to be where they at right now. But let's see, America is not the only country that's trying not to be racist. You're absolutely right. However, America is the only country that's taking more of a proactive approach to not be racist. Like I said, I talk to people a lot of times that are from other countries that come here to America, and they even say, hey, when it comes to racism, America is still the least racist country as compared to all kind of other countries. Because everybody keep forgetting, like, it was slaves that went to South America too. Why you think there's a distinction, like I said, between Hispanics, white Hispanics, and black Hispanics, right? Black people went to down there too, and they're facing issues as well, right? Thank you. I'm glad you said about Germany. So the guy that I talked to about Germany, he said Germany still is racist to a certain extent, because if you're not pretty much blonde hair, blue eyes, you trying to start a business, you trying to build a business and do this and do all kind of extra stuff, you're not going to get fully in the door like that unless you're already somebody of status. If you're somebody of status, of course, if you somebody from Saudi Arabia and you know what I'm saying, you got some type of status, of course, German, you know, the top elites in Germany gonna open, you know, open their doors up to you and all that stuff. But if you somebody that's not blonde hair, blue eyes, and you moving, and you just moved to Germany, don't nobody know you, and you like, man, I think, you know what, I'm gonna try to build me a company out here, you know, you're not gonna get in the door like that. That's what the guy told me. Like I said, I'm going off of somebody else's story, what I was told. Now, on the flip side, if you go, because he said he went to Turkey, right? When he went to Turkey, that it was the same thing except reverse, right? If you not brown skin, dark haired in Turkey, it's gonna be a lot harder for you to build up. You know what I'm saying? Than somebody that's look like them, right? That's what I'm saying. There's a reason immigrants want to go to Germany. I mean, like I said, Germany is pretty much, yeah, you got progressives out there, just like there's progressives out here in this country that's trying to make that change and make that distinction. But, I mean, Germany has their issues that they're going through when it comes to immigrants as well. Everybody else does. Everybody that's opening their country up to Germany, I mean, to immigrants is, man, Germany is one of the least racist countries. You are, look, let me tell you something. With how somebody feels about you. And that be the issue. Everybody keeps thinking racism has something to do with power and control. Right? So I'm pretty sure Germany is not going to let somebody that's not of, I guess, what's the whole thing, blonde hair, blue eyes, right? They're not going to let somebody who's that run and control certain sectors, certain infrastructures of their country, right? That's what we got to look at, is power and control. I'm somebody that's black. I can't go to Germany and be like, hey, yeah, I'm finna buy up all kind of resources, oil, natural gas resources, and I'm finna be one of the big conglomerates and suppliers of energy to Germany or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like I said, you're right. It's about status. However, I'm somebody, unless I go to Germany and I already have some status, like I said, as a black person, I have some status, then yeah, of course, because at the end of the day, it's all about classism. And that's what people like to mix up too with racism, is classism. They think if you're somebody of status, you got some status, of course you're going to be welcomed in with open arms by some people. But like I said, if you're somebody that's in that country, Don't nobody know me. I'm here. Let's say I'm an immigrant in Germany. I'm here and I'm trying to build up something. It's not going to be as easy for me to build up and do something as if somebody with blonde hair and blue eyes that look like them. It's going to be harder for me if I want to work at a business, a corporate business in Germany, to try to elevate and move up in status, because there is still no laws and legislations out there that's over here really actively combating racism. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. When it comes to other countries, I mean, we can look at what's going on in China right now, right? China has it on lock. Can no company, especially in America, move to China and start something in China unless they have a separate entity started in China and it's going to be head and ran by Chinese people? You feel me? That's what I'm saying. America is pretty much one of the only places where anybody could come here, no matter who you are, what you are, and could build up something. You know what I'm saying? You're right. There's a stereotype about black people stealing stuff because that's what they want to portray. And that's something that I actively point out when I look at videos and you think, oh, it's all black people stealing stuff. Nah, out here in California, I see way more Mexicans and I see way more white people doing it more than black people. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all BS. It's all part of an agenda. And that's why I say, even as black people, I'm not with all this stuff about, all that's going on and all these changes, especially with DEI and all this stuff. Because if you look at the main beneficiaries of DEI, it's white women. But into the eyes of the public, they're trying to sit there and be like, oh, well, no, this is supposed to help black people. This is supposed to help people of color. And we're the ones that are facing the backlash. You know what I'm saying? You can't get equal opportunity in a capitalist system. Most certainly you can. You can't get equal opportunity in a communist system. I mean, like I said, look at what's going on in China. I just said that. China is a communist country. You cannot go out there, start a business, do anything out there in China unless you establish a separate entity in China. You establish a separate business in China that's going to be head and controlled by Chinese people. That's communist. Like, that's communism. Like, man, y'all got to look that up. Capitalism is the only place where you can make it and do what you want. Why you think everybody's immigrating over here? You think everybody's immigrating over here for just shits and giggles? A lot of people that's immigrating over here are immigrating from communist countries because they know, hold up, at the end of the day, we need a labor force. We need somebody. Everybody can't try to be rich. And that's everybody's goal, is to try to be rich, try to be something, try to get some type of status. Everybody can't be rich. So they're like, no, why do you think people are coming over here? Why do you think when Officer Tatum said that, how Arabs and Asians could come over here and do very well for themselves? Because they're able to come out here and do something that they want to do and be very well that they can't do in their own country. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. When it comes to America being a racist country, America itself was not founded on racism. However, racism does still exist in this country, right? It's all about the individuals, right? Because there are people that, we only want, especially some corporations, we only want people that look like us or that's going to be a good face of the company to represent us. A lot of times, that's not going to be somebody like me, right? You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between kind of, but still distinct. Whatever these alternative regimes are doing. But like I said, between communism and socialism, With socialism, that's what, just a collective of people, a group of people just doing all of a sudden something for, I guess, the greater good of everybody, right? But that's what I'm saying. You're sacrificing your individual wants and needs for other people. That itself is not sustainable nowhere. I mean, you can look at, I mean, it's in the histories. All countries that practice communism and socialism, where are they at today? Find me one country that's doing phenomenal that is practicing communism / socialism, that where everybody in their country, they're happy, they ain't trying to get up out of that country, they ain't trying to migrate over to a capitalist society and all that stuff. Hardly any. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. So I want to back up because this is part of my next thing about what he was saying about Louis Farrakan. So let's look that part up where Farrakan was talking about supporting Trump. So this is it right here. Of course, sponsors. Hold on. There we go.
Because of Trump's way, he is an anomaly. There's never been no president quite like Mr. Trump. There's something that he's doing. Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our ride.
Louis Farrakhan support Donald Trump.
Mr. Trump. There's something that he's doing. Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our rise. Who's the enemy of our rise? Is it the Department of Justice, where we get none? Is it Congress, where you make a law that favors us and then you turn around and destroy it? Is it the media that has destroyed every black leader that stood up for us? Martin Luther King suffered it. Malcolm suffered it. He's attacking the media, calls it fake news. We have been the victims of some fake news.
Yes.
He's beating up the FBI. Go at it, baby. Yeah. They've been.
I mean, if Farrakhan is saying it, come on now. If Farrakhan is saying it, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that says a lot. If Farrakhan is over here championing Trump and his accomplishments and the establishment that he's taken on, that says a lot. You know what I'm saying? That boy Farrakhan, man, he going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let me read. So these countries that say that they're socialists call themselves socialists, but the vast majority of modern socialists are something completely different. It's similar to how People's Democratic Republic of Korea is still fucked up, but totalitarian regime, the name of these regimes assigned to themselves doesn't tell you what they actually are. I mean, that's facts because you got a lot of people. I mean, it's like with Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley is all about a globalist agenda. You know what I'm saying? Some of these cats that's in these other countries, you got to understand, a lot of them that are in elite status, they're all about a globalist agenda. Why do you think a lot of them, why do you think they have things like the Economic World Forum where they all link up, get together and figure out, you know, what way, because these are millionaires and billionaires. These are politicians. These are, you know, people who control the governments in their own home countries. You know what I'm saying? These are people that's they over here figuring out what can they do to advance and move and be a part of the global agenda. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is when it comes to the global agenda. They ain't worried about no socialism and whatever, you know, type of style of government it is. It's, you know, what can we and pushing green energy. Well, this is what, you know, we got to try to get everybody on board with. So this is what we're pushing, even though it might be a direct damage to your people, because if you're a third world country and your people are starving and suffering and your GDP is not up there and, you know what I'm saying, you got to look at what's best for building your people up and being more sustainable. If fossil fuels may help, you know what I'm saying, you guys become more sustainable to be able for you to supply natural gas and heat and stuff like that to your people, then, you know what I'm saying, they not going to be with that because they're all for the globalist agenda. You feel me? But, yeah, so, like I said, man, this boy Farrakan, he supports Trump. He's supporting what Trump is doing. Hopefully that'll kind of open up a lot of, especially black Muslims, a lot of their eyes to see like, yeah, look, at the end of the day, we got this whole issue with this border, this whole issue with these wars. We got to get that under control, and we need somebody in office to get that under control. You know what I'm saying? To crack the whip to on this whole lawlessness that's going on in this country, stuff like that. We need somebody who's gonna handle that. And right now, we ain't got nobody to handle that. We ain't got nobody in office who cares. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, when they keep getting pressured and pushed on the issue, they just dodge and divert the whole situation. Nobody wants to speak on it. But this is supposed to be a whole transparent administration. We not messing with it. We not with that at all. So shout out to that boy Farrakan, man, supporting Trump, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, we gonna be all good. So let's move on to Miss Fani Willis. You know what I'm saying? She over here, you know, if y'all don't know what's been going on with Fani Willis, man, she over here getting hit left and right. So I guess she has been allegedly having a relationship with a special prosecutor who was the special prosecutor who she's pretty much appointed to handle the Trump case that she has against her. And so, of course, it was alleged that somebody from another case was saying that, you know, those two been having a relationship. And it's been going, you know, all kind of back and forth. You know, he was paid all kind of, you know, more millions of dollars than other prosecutors and stuff like that. You know, when it comes to how much he was billed, his billing, he was able to bill a lot more and get paid, right? And of course, you know, they going on lavish trips and vacations together. So, you know, she's obviously benefiting from all the money that he's making while, you know, being up under her. And that just creates, you know, it just created a whole S show for her. Because it's, of course, conflict of interest. You know, there's some type of scandal going on. And what's shocking to me is, you know, when it comes to hearing her talk about it, neither of them is admitting that they are has denied that they're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let's go on. So we got some new allegations, I guess. Let's take a look.
Special prosecutors on the case, stressing that he was speaking only hypothetically. Long-term Gwinnett County District Attorney Danny Porter says if the allegations are true, it would reflect badly on Willis's judgment as a lead prosecutor.
Ultimately, it'd be a question for the voters whether or not they want to reelect a person who exercised poor judgment.
But when it comes to how these allegations might impact the ongoing criminal case against Mr. Trump, Porter says it would take a lot of proof for Wade or Willis to be disqualified from the case.
Unless they could show that it was all part of a plan to pay him more money and then she would draw the benefit, more or less a kickback, then it's really irrelevant to the criminal case, to the Trump case.
We have repeatedly reached out to Nathan Wade about these allegations. So far, he has not responded.
All right, Zach, thank you so much. We also want to point out.
Of course he ain't gonna respond, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to mess up his money, you know? But she did get subpoenaed because I guess he's going through a divorce. So, of course, the judge subpoenaed her to testify on behalf, because now she's saying that, you know, his ex-wife is conspiring to get their whole case messed up, saying that, you know, she's pretty much the reason of their divorce probably, and, you know, they over here she pretty much seen all the money that was coming in up under her, and like I said, they over here taking trips and stuff like that. So I mean, the reporter is right. It's gonna take a lot to kind of show proof, because it has to be, you know, some pretty much concrete proof that, hey, we finna run this bag up. You know, let's run this bag up for this Trump case. Don't trip. I got you. You gonna get all this extra money, and then, you know, it's pretty much a play for us to pretty much get money, so we can go ahead and run it up and take these trips. You know what I'm saying? So he do got a point. It's gonna take a lot, but just this already being out there it's gonna mess up Trump's case. Like I said, they already ain't got nothing on Trump like that, but you know, it's already messed up, you know, so she might as well just forget it. But of course she's not, because, you know, along with her, Letitia James, Alden Bragg, all them cats, they just fell for the okie doke, you know what I'm saying? They all went to the White House. They all met with Massa Joe Biden. Massa Joe told them what they need to do, and just like good little slaves, they gonna do whatever Massa Joe want them to do, because they looking at advancing their career, you know, and feel like that they're actually doing some type of civil good duty for the people, you know what I'm saying, with getting Trump. But we all know it's political. We all know it's political. We all know it's BS. But this is what happens when you got get along to go along Negroes in these positions, right? You were there under being a face of representation, right? And they put you in these positions, and here you are. You gotta go ahead and, I guess, make a name for yourself, or make the case to go after somebody like Trump, and it's all gonna blow up in all of their faces. That's what's going on. It's blowing up in all their faces, and now they're working overtime to try to, I guess, push something through. I mean, especially Letitia James in New York, she's really working overtime to try to push something through, even though it was all kind of bankers and everybody testified saying that it was no issues, no collusion, no scandals, no nothing wrong. And she's still trying to make a case for it, and still trying to, she's willing to dismantle the whole structure of how real estate is done and everything. She's willing to put that on the table and destroy pretty much the real estate market, the real estate development market, just to try to call herself get something on Trump. Now she's pivoting to try to, well, just go ahead. Now what? There's a whole case with some chick who Trump allegedly raped and all this stuff, and she settled already before. Now she's suing him again. It's becoming a real show right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Fani, girl, you should have just left it alone. Should have left it alone, baby. But it is what it is. All right, y'all. That's pretty much all I got for you guys. I think I would like to continue this whole talk on America being a racist country later, because, you know what I'm saying, we got to get some straightening. So I'm finna do some research, like I said, and just really touch on that, because like I said, when it comes to both sides are misleading their viewers, right? And they're only just catering to what their viewers want to hear. They don't want to pretty much preach the truth. It's all about, well, what is my viewers going to hear, right? So you got the liberals, they're just mixing everything up as in racism. Everything is racist. Then you got the conservatives, is they're leaving out some actual racist things that did happen to try to prove a point that, oh, America is not racist, right? Or racism doesn't exist in America, or white people ain't tripping about us black people no more. You know what I'm saying? The damage is already done. You feel me? And when it comes to white people, yeah, of course they're not tripping off us like that no more, because even they ass has been pushed to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these poor whites, a lot of these poor whites out here, they're the ones who were, they fathers and grandfathers and great grandfathers. They was the ones who was the slave owners, or the ones who was over here redlining and keeping us black people down. Even they down, because if you look at all who earns the most and who's benefiting the most from this country, it's pretty much immigrants. It's Asians, right? And like I said, Asia does not just consist of Chinese people, China, Japan, and stuff like that. Asia consists of India, the Middle East, Russia, that whole section. And especially a lot of these Russians, they benefiting heavily from here in America. So, yeah. So, all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I said, man, please like, subscribe if y'all feeling it. I enjoyed, the chat. Like I said, chat lives matter, man. So, hey, I like this. I like being able to interact with y'all and go back and forth with y'all. It's dope. I love it. So, man, please subscribe. Please like. Man, we definitely got to do this again. We got to continue this again. Make sure y'all follow me. Instagram, ViciousV510. Twitter, ViciousV Official. Make sure y'all go ahead and get that merch. Once again, realrichmondllc.com. And once again, y'all feeling the music. Y'all love the music in the intro. Make sure y'all go ahead and stream it. Stream me out. ViciousV. Look me up. I'm on all digital platforms. You know what I'm saying? We finna take over. I got some new music I'm finna be playing y'all pretty soon too. So thank y'all again for tuning in. Y'all have a great, safe, blessed Sunday, because I know the weather across the whole country is pretty much crazy right now. So everybody stay safe out there. Keep your head on a swivel. Watch out for